Good morning, guys. How was your week? I hope it was like the best week ever, or at least a pretty good week. Conan and Asher here have been doing pretty well this week. They've had a good week. They did a lot of schoolwork. Conan's doing a really good job with reading, and they both got excited because Steve, which is the character from Minecraft, in case you didn't know, which I bet you did, he got added as a new character in Super Smash Brothers, and so they've been having a lot of fun playing as him. Now, I've been playing the Super Smash Brothers games since before any of you were born, like since the first one came out in like 1999, I think. So I always have fun playing those games. So anyway, do you have any pumpkins yet? If so, are you gonna carve them into jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween? Do you have any fun designs picked out that you're gonna carve into them? And maybe you're just gonna paint them. No matter how you're gonna decorate your pumpkins, it's always fun to decorate pumpkins. So anyway, let's do our opening together. Repeat after me if you'd like, or just do the hand symbols with me. We are Unitarian Universalists. We are the church of the open mind, the loving heart, and the helping hands. Together, we care for our earth and work for friendship and peace in our world. Let's begin. Let's use our imaginations right quick, okay? Imagine that you're having a bad day. Your head hurts, your mom got really mad at you for making a mess and maybe kind of chewed you out a little bit. You couldn't find your favorite shirt, your dog chewed up your favorite toy, and your brother or sister was mean to you all morning. So you're in a bad mood, and you leave the house and decide to walk around the neighborhood to calm down. And as you're walking, someone says, hi. They just say hi to you. But since you're in a bad mood, you just kind of frown at them and you don't say anything. That person, because of the interaction they just had with you, may end up thinking that you're a jerk, just kind of a mean person, even though you're usually a nice, sweet person. Is it fair that that person thinks that you're mean just because you were a bit rude to them that one time? They don't know you. They haven't spent time with you. They don't know what's going on in your life. If they took the time to get to know you and figure out what was going on at home, they may realize that you're not a jerk. You were just having a bad day. There's an old saying that goes, before you judge a man, you should walk a mile in his shoes. What this means is that we should try to understand what is going on in somebody else's life before we decide that they're a mean or bad person. This is what I was talking about just a second ago with you having a bad day. If that person knew all the things that had happened to you that day, they might understand why you would be a bit grumpy instead of just thinking that you're mean. You know, is it's the same thing we should do when we talk to other people. If someone is being mean or rude, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person. They may just have some painful things happening in other parts of their life. Maybe they're feeling really sick, or someone stole money from them, or maybe someone that they love just died. If something like this is happening in their lives, do they go around with a big old sign saying, hey, I have some bad things happening in my life, so I may be grumpy and rude? No. So we don't know what's happening with them. You know how we can find out? Maybe by asking them how they're feeling. That would be a good start. I mean, let's remember that thing I talked to you about just a few minutes ago, where you were having a bad day. If that person, after you frowned at them, if they had asked you, hey, are you doing okay? Is everything all right? You could have told them about your morning. And not only would that have, helped them to understand why you felt bad, talking about your day and your feelings helps your heart feel better. When we try to understand the feelings of another person in order to understand that person and maybe why they're acting the way they're acting, it's called empathy. And it's an important thing for us to do when we talk with other people. When you hurt yourself and cry, would you rather have someone say, hey, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Or would you rather them say, geez, you're being so loud and annoying. You're such a crybaby. I bet you would rather have them try to understand how you're feeling and be kind about it. This is what we talked about a few weeks back, and it's the way we should treat all other people. It's like the golden rule that you should show someone empathy and kindness because you would like it if somebody else showed you empathy and kindness. So remember, before you decide that a person is a mean, bad person, you should try and think that they may have some bad things happening in their lives that are making them a bit grumpy or rude. And if they are being grumpy and rude, it would be a good idea to ask them how they're feeling and why they're being grumpy. You know, Conan sometimes will kind of start screaming and yelling a little bit. He'll start throwing a fit. And when I ask him, like, Conan, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Then he'll tell me, oh, Daddy, I hurt my foot. I hit it against the table and it hurt really bad. And it made my heart hurt. And I'm sorry. Or he'll say, I saw something sad on a TV show and thinking about it made me feel sad. And so when you talk to me, I just wanted you to go away, and I'm sorry I acted that way. So just by asking him how he's feeling and why he's acting the way he is, it made the whole situation better. So if you talk to someone when they're feeling, when they're acting mean and grumpy, you'll probably find out that they're a normal person, just like you, and that they're trying to deal with some painful things. And, who knows? You might end up making a new friend. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope your lives are going okay. I know that this crazy world can be stressful, but I know that we'll all be okay in the end. I care about you guys, okay? And I'm excited to see you all again sometime, probably next year. You'll have to tell me about all the stuff you've done while you've been stuck at home and how your school year so far has been different because of everything that's going on. Anyway, until next week, keep your hands washed, make healthy choices, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.